Now I am starting again the lecture. The camera went out of order and that's why I had to stop. Now you can see in this diagram, this is laminar flow diffuser. This is laminar flow diffuser through which the air passes. And the air gets totally filtered through the laminar flow diffuser. As it gets filtered through the laminar flow diffuser, it comes through this path. It comes through this path, through the filtering path. And it moves like that. It moves. This is the laminar flow. Laminar flow means layer-wise flow. It will flow layer-wise, pass through the patient and the doctor, and pass through the return duct. And through the return duct, it will be flowing back to the AG. Through the return duct, it will be flowing back to the AG. This is supply duct. Air is coming inside, coming through the HEPA filter, supplying, and while supplying, it is sweeping away. See this laminar flow, sweeping away all the dirt particles and bacteria from the doctor's and nurse's body and going there, and from there it is being returned back. This flow of air, it is a sweeping effect. Like you have your body, through the body, the flow will come, the air will come through the body like this and will take away all bacteria and virus from the body. And then it takes it back to position. This is how it works. This is how it works. The system works. As a result of that, all the bacteria and virus of the doctor's body or the patient's body or whoever is there is carried away by the air and passed through this and passed outside. So the return duct is passed outside. Where it is passed? It is passed to AQ. Or generally it is passed outside. Air handling unit is here. Near this is air handling unit room. I talked about air handling unit a lot in the last class. From the air handling unit, the air comes inside. And then whatever air, generally in case of our general air conditioning supply, we take the return air back to air handling unit. In case of operation theatre, we do not take back the return air. The whole air is given outside, is thrown away. That means it is 100% air supply. This is 100% air supply. That means whatever air is supplied, that much air is gone. That is how it works in the operation theatre. The operation theatre system works like that. So as a result of that, whatever bacteria and virus are present in the patient's body are gone. Or whatever bacteria and virus is present in the doctor's and nurse's body are gone. Now how it looks like. This is pendant above and pendant along with the HEPA filter or fan filter. If you see from the bottom how the patient will look, the pendant like that, this pendant like that. He will look from top. That is a plan view from bottom. He will sit like that. In that, there will be, in the middle, there will be the HEPA filter. And in the side, there will be light. This is a dark light falling on the patient's body, and in the middle of it, there will be HEPA filter, through which HEPA filter and laminar flow diffuser, another is laminar flow diffuser, through which laminar flow of air is coming out. And that does the sweeping action through the body of the patient, and all the air is passed out. This air is continuously being passed out. There is another room near the operation theatre that is called scrub room. Scrub room. Whatever bandages, whatever else other items, bandages, cut pieces, blood, whatever is there is generally thrown into the scrub room. There is just adjacent to the operation theatre room. It's just thrown into the scrub room, from where it is time to time being removed by the sweeper. There is a floor outside. There is a floor outside, which is only for taking out the material, the waste material. That is called waste corridor. The scrub room is near the operation theatre. From the operation theatre, all these go here, and from there it goes to the sweeper, takes it and taken away. And there is a corridor that is a carriageway corridor. In the corridor, there is continuous exhaust supply air. which is exhausting air through that corridor. Why is it exhausting air? Because of bad smells, bacteria, virus, all these things are there. So this is taken out by the exhaust through the corridor and being thrown outside. After treating the air, you cannot throw air full of bacteria and virus directly into the outside. You have to treat it. Not only that, these bandages, these blood circulated clothes and other things, whatever is there, that is generally crushed in the mechanical machines and crushed into small dust particle size pieces, and these are then burned. These are highly infectious materials. This is how an operation theatre is working. You should take care of that. This is how an operation theatre works. This is very important to understand the working of the operation theatre, how the scrub room works and how it is. Again, I am telling, the HO supplies air through the HEPA filter and laminar flow diffuser in the laminar flow pattern within the room. This is doctors and nurses. This is the patient. The doctors and nurses surrounding the table. This is the operation table. From the table, the above will look like this. This HEPA filter arrangement will look like this. In between there will be HEPA filter. Outside there will be light timing. This is called pendant. Now, this air comes here, goes through like this, and passes through the return and goes out. Goes out. This is being thrown out. This air is being continuously thrown outside. That means in case of operation theatre, we are supplying 100% fresh air. Why 100% fresh air? So that there is no contamination of particles. उसको अगर रिटर्न करेंगे उसी एयर को, तो उसमें जो बैक्टीरिया वायरस होगा वो भी उसके साथ रिटर्न होकर फिर दोबारा आएगा, इसलिए उसको टोटली बाहर फेंक देते हैं. This is how operation theatres are designed. And in near the operation theatre there is a scrub room where after operation whatever gloves they use, the blood soaked clothes, bandages, cotton, everything is generally thrown into the scrub room. Just a small room just behind the operation theatre. From the scrub room, automatically there is a door through which the sweeper cleans away all these things, takes it through a trolley and goes out. And this whole area is a corridor. This is a corridor. Through this corridor, generally, exhaust air is continuously passed, which exhausting air through outside. But that air is full of infectious bacteria, virus, etc. That is why that air is again treated by HEPA filter before sending it outside. One HEPA filter costs around 2 to 3 lakh rupees, for your information. And one HEPA filter is to be replaced in 2 months around. Replaced. It cannot be again washed and used. It cannot be reused. It is to be thrown away. HEPA filter has to be thrown away. It is not washed or reused. So you can understand the cost of an operation theatre for a hospital. That those hospitals like Batra, Ascot, AIIMS, they charge so high for operation and all these things is because of this reason. Because they maintain this high cost operation theatre, which is state of art technology. You cannot think of such an operation theatre in case of small nursing homes. And so there are infections and deaths. Even for the delivery patients, this type of operation is to be used. Operation theatre is to be used. This is because of our lack of knowledge, lack of preparedness, that we people still don't understand these things. Our general people who ask, they will tell, what is the फर्क, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, मैं उसको ऑपरेशन जनरल नर्सिंग होम में करा लूँगा, मुझे इतना हाई फाई हॉस्पिटल में जाने की जरूरत क्या, वो तो बहुत पैसा लेते हैं. But they don't understand, it's not a matter of money. You cannot do this operation theatre, you cannot get 5% of effectivity with a split or window air conditioner in that. This is such a sophisticated system for you. You are interior decorator designer, so you are to be known if you are to decorate an operation